day here in Lebanon, Oregon. And hopefully our seniors are waking up feeling spunky. But if you're not, hopefully a little morning workout will get you feeling primed and ready for your day. So grab your water bottles, your canned goods. Come join us for a little bit of a workout. So let's get warmed up first. It's just going to be pretty easy. Keep those knees at a 90-degree angle. Give them some good posture. We're going to start just moving our arms forward here. So we've kind of got them lifted so they're shoulder level. And we're just pushing those hands out in front of us. You can get just a slight twist across the chest, going kind of at a diagonal. But really working up your chest muscles, your shoulder muscles, those arms. And I do apologize for the late start today. Had some things come up here at the center. We just had to take care of real quick, but we're right here with you. It's a good thing we're posting this on YouTube, Facebook. So even if we're late, or if you want to do it at a later time in the day, you can always come back and find us when you're ready. You might have noticed this because you're doing both hands at once. Ooh, there you go. Really start feeling it. Yeah, just making those arms work. So just using this motion with no weights. Gravity can really start pulling on those arms. And remember, if this is getting to be too much, you can always stop. Take a little bit of a break. And when you're ready, you can rejoin. All right, we'll go ahead and stop with that exercise. We're going to move down to our legs a little bit. If you want to brace yourself on your chair, you can. I'm going to move forward on this chair just a little bit. Makes me tilt backwards more than I want to. So with it holding onto your chair or just with your hands in your lap, we're going to start extending those heels out one at a time. Yep, show me the bottom of those shoes. Let me see how much tread you've worn out. We'll assess if you need to go buy a new pair. Find out how many miles those shoes have on them. Doing really good. Remember to take some deep breaths when you need to. Keep your blood oxygenated, the lungs working also. Getting the lungs and the heart. Put one more on the other side. All right, good job. Okay, let's go ahead and widen our stance here. You can kind of point away from your body at an angle. Now, I know a lot of people fear the ever dreaded sit-up. We try to make it a little bit easier. You don't have to get down on the floor. You don't have to worry about getting down and getting up. We're going to do it in the chair. Just make sure your weight is balanced over that chair, okay? We don't want anyone toppling forward. So don't extend further than you feel your balance can handle. You can always work your way up to a further bend. So you can always start small. You can cross your chest, or you can reach for the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to do the first couple here. So just to warm it up a little bit, I'm just going to rock forward a little bit. Great opportunity to connect your breathing to that motion. If you're feeling pretty confident here, you can definitely start dipping further. If that feels too much on your hips or your back, or you're feeling unsteady, go back to that shorter bend. Remember, you're making sure you've got those toes grounded into the floor because you're pushing against them. Those toes are helping offset that shift of weight. Okay. And if you're still feeling like you need more of a challenge, get those arms stretched out, really reach for that floor. Make sure you're keeping that back straight. No cheating, curving up to a ball to try to get to that floor. How about two more? 1, 2. All right, coming back up. All right, from this wide stance position, we are going to be moving our legs again for the next exercise. So we are going to be going side to side. So we are going to be stepping a leg to the other to just joining our legs together, pointing in one direction. Then we are going to step to the other side. All right. Sorry, I had to find my rhythm. Okay. Again, make sure you're seated in this chair. This is where you're keeping your balance. Just moving side to side. Okay. That's the first part. We are going to end up adding our arms in here. So there's a warning. Haha. If you have a seat that's not covered in fabric like this chair, you might be able to get a bit better of a twist. But we're really working on bringing these legs, nice and wide. Okay. So let's start with just the legs. Stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out. All right, how about we get some arms in there? Bring those arms back. Ooh. You're like, oh my gosh, Rebecca, this requires coordination. No. It will help with your balance. Coordination is important. Reminding your body it's supposed to talk to itself. That right side is supposed to talk to the left side, vice versa. All right, how about a break from that? All right, let's go back and get that wide stance back. I'm gonna pick up my water bottles here. If you've got cans or books, whatever you got, or if you've got dumbbells, there you go. And that, don't be calling your spouse that. You're not picking up a spouse or a significant other. All right, so if your weighted objects in your hands, get a nice straight back. And you're gonna start lifting, raising one hand up, kind of perpendicular to your shoulder, perpendicular, how about parallel to your shoulder? Just one and then the other. And we're doing this kind of nice slow pace. This isn't where you're trying to get the aerobics in and just really crank out going as fast as you can. You need to intentionally go a little bit slower, just so that you're resisting gravity as that weighted object is lower to the ground. All right. So how about we're gonna double it up here. And I don't mean going double it up fast. We're gonna pivot those wrists. And so doing one at a time, we're gonna lift both. All these exercises with your arms and shoulders help you hold on to those grocery bags, right? There's no exercise greater in this day and age than trying to get those sacks in the house. We feel like we've got to carry them all in at once, right? We load ourselves down, we get off balance, we risk dropping them, all because we don't want to take an extra trip. All right. And it can be difficult for some to do so. So you got to make that one trip count. Might be the one outing you get. We're gonna get you nice and strong so you don't have to worry about dropping those eggs. All right, let's do one more. All right, relax back down. Let's bring our legs together here. We are gonna put your water bottles or your canned goods on your kneecaps. I like holding my water bottles up like this. Always afraid I'm gonna break them open at some point. And you're gonna come up on your toes. And you can push down while doing this. Creates just a little resistance. All right, so you kind of have the motion. All right, so if you want an added challenge to this, there you go. So we're going to lift one leg off the ground while the other foot comes up on its toes. See if you can get 10 in. I'm on 3, 4, and 10. There you go. So we'll lower that foot back to the ground. Bring your knee back in. Stretch out our other leg. When you're ready, we'll lift that leg up off the ground. We'll see if we can't do 10 on this other side. 7, 8, 9, 10, and down to the floor it goes. Excellent job. And remember, you can't ever do a full set with us. You just need to listen to your body and stop where you need to. All right, I think they're about 90 degrees. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put those water bottles to our sides for just a second. And bring those elbows up a little bit here. They look like a little bit like you're trying to show how tough you are. We're gonna start rotating water bottle up and then back down. We're gonna go to the other side. Rotate up and bring it back down. There you go. One side and the other side. You ready to mix it up a little bit? All right, let's start doing both. Ooh. Why does it always seem harder when you're doing something repetitively? Or if you're using both sides of the body. Nine, 10. Oh, good job. If you need to shake those arms out, you certainly can do that. All right. We're going to put one of those water bottles or cans down. We are going to, almost like we're sawing a log, and I don't mean taking a nap. You got your water bottle in hand or your can good. Got my elbow kind of at a 90-degree angle here. I'm going to be pushing forward and bringing it back. Push forward, bring it back. If you've ever used a saw to cut something, this is kind of motion it reminds me of. We're going to do one more on this side. There you go. All right, switch to the other. Repeating that same motion, elbow kind of at a 90-degree angle to start with. You're going to push it forward. You're going to bring it back. Pushing it forward, and bringing it back. I think I might have just added one more on that side. A little weaker on my left side anyway, so it'll do me good. All right, go ahead and kind of pick these up for a moment here. And let's do some shoulder presses. So we're going to press upwards. Up, down, up, down. I'm going to sneak 10 of them in here. Then we're going to go back down to those legs again and do some leg lifting. I know, hard stuff. You can do it. You're amazing. You are. Challenge you to look at yourself in the mirror today and tell yourself that you're amazing. Do it. All right. Those back down. All right. And you can have your hands clasped in front of you. You can have them bracing in the chair. You just probably don't want them on your legs right now, especially at first. You might not want any resistance. We're saying, Aaron, we're just going to lift one up and then the other, like a high march step. Okay. All right, we have 10 now. All right, so that's kind of the not too hard version. If we take it a little bit wider, it's where I have to have a balance in the middle. And you're going to try to go a wide step. And again, have your hands in front of you, or if you need to brace yourself on the chair, you can certainly do that. We want you to feel stable and safe as you exercise with us. One more on each side. There you go. Okay. Head back to the water bottles, the cans, or the books. Your feet kind of a nice relaxed position, place a 90-degree angle. Got my hands relaxed down to my side. We're going to be lifting the water bottles up. Lift them up, slowly letting them back down. Lift it up, slowly letting them back down. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I always feel like it stretches out my shoulders, my neck. It's like I get this little massage at the base of my neck by my shoulders, kind of rubbing that area. It's kind of weird, I know, but it feels good. Might have gone over my numbers here. There you go. Good job. All right. Now we're going with that wider stance. It's okay not to sit ladylike when you're exercising. Sometimes you just have to, right? So our water bottle is going to start low. We're not going to do the other. If you want to put the other one down, it's good for you. I'm just comfortable resting and holding with it. We're going to start rotating. If you need to start with a small circle, that's where you can lift. This nice small circle for right now. Over time, it might get gradually bigger and bigger. And really start making big circles in the air. And of course, you can go one direction. And you can pause and you can reverse that and go the other direction as well. All right, we'll give that arm a break. We're going to switch to our other arm. And you can start small to loosen it up. And as you feel more comfortable, you can get bigger and bigger. And you can reverse that arm too. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and put those Water bottles back down. Back mine up just a little bit. We're gonna do some more cross bodies. If you remember that leg motion from the beginning, where we're stepping out and coming back. There you go. We're gonna start that up again. Okay, and this time instead of having our arms up, they're gonna be down low. But we're really gonna work on twisting. All right. Really twisting that torso. Again, you can start off small, just doing a little twist. As you feel comfortable, really get in there and start twisting as much as you're comfortable, or as much as your body says is okay. You caught me. I was getting ahead of myself. Just having so much fun doing my down steps. The brain was like, all right, time to move on. And the bottom half was still moving. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab those water bottles again, or whatever you've got. We're going to do some simple dumbbell curls here. Some bicep curls. We're going to curl up. If trying to think about both of them at the same time is difficult, you can do one arm at a time. Just remember, you want to make sure you're going just as slow down as you did coming up. You don't want to do any faster. You don't want to let gravity win. We're in a constant state of trying to find a good relationship with gravity around here. We don't ever want to think it's winning. You've got a larger object like these water bottles, you can always twist your wrist as you come up. It's a little bit easier to get down past your legs with a bigger object. So you're not bumping into your legs as you try to do this. Also, try not to swing those elbows backwards. That can be really hard on your elbow joint. Never want to fully extend. Okay, getting towards that extension, and you stop it and you bring it back up again. All right, there we go. Go ahead and put those back down. I want to do one more exercise with the legs before we call it good today. I am going to sit back in my chair for this one because I get a little excited. Okay, so we're going to kind of do a frontwards donkey kick instead of a backwards donkey kick. If you want to hold onto the chair, you can, or just have your hands, I don't know, wherever's comfortable. We're going to lift our foot up. We're going to push it out, bring it back in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, back, set it down. There you go. Let's do one more on this side. There you go. This is the hard part. We are going to do a little stretching out to wrap up our exercise today. Let's do a little mermaid wave here. Sitting up right in your chair, I'm going to take my right arm, bend it up over my head, bend to my left side a little bit here. And sweep that back out of the way. We're going to do the other side. So that left arm comes up overhead, a nice sweeping, arcing motion, bending to my right. You do it in reverse, that's okay. This is in direction class, this is exercise. Let's repeat that. And bringing it back over. Excellent, good job. Another time to the other side. Bring it back down. Just bring the arm across the front of us. Pulling that elbow gently towards us. Stretch out the shoulder. Upper back a little bit. I want to relax back down. Always got to remember work both sides of the body. All right, relax. Just do some gentle shoulder rolls. Do about 5 backwards. You can do about 5 forwards. All right, let's put one of those legs out in front of us. I'm going to pick on my right leg first. I'm going to stretch down. Always anchor yourself on the opposite leg if you feel a little unsettled, unseated. Let's stretch out the other leg, other side. Gently lowering ourselves down towards that leg. Very good. And slowly working your way back up. Take a couple of deep breaths. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for exercising today. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more invigorated, you're feeling empowered to tackle your day and whatever comes at you. Take care of you, and we'll see you again soon here on Facebook and YouTube from the Lebanon Senior Center. Bye-bye.